Oh. Look, there's a taxi there. Look, there's a taxi. I can't see. Hey, you must be there. Over there somewhere.
Ambience the ship's hands. I don't know how. They don't seem to demand the same respect. Oh, I was on the radio with the Northern Spirit. They called us the Mighty Mighty Ship's hands. I thought that was quite funny. I couldn't tell if it was sarcastic or not.
Hey, look, he's opening one.
All right, good afternoon, folks. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Everybody's doing well?
Big ball.
That's fantastic. That's great to hear. I am doing fine also. Thank you for asking. I'm only teasing, of course, folks. My name is Rob. I'm going to be your first mate as well as your tour guide for the duration of this 1 hour fully narrated sightseeing tour of the harbor and the islands. Much more important than myself, though, over to my right, we've got the one, the only, the living legend himself, the talented Captain John. If everybody wants to say hi to our captain.
Hi, Captain.
Well done, folks. Now, myself and John, we are both fully licensed captains with Transport Canada. What this means is we've had to undergo marine emergency duty training. We are also certified when it comes to first aid, CPR, and ballroom dancing. Okay, whatever happens here today, folks, we will be able to handle. The vessel you're currently on is called the Ship's Hands. It's also fully licensed and inspected with Transport Canada. Weekly, I must tell you about our safety features. So if you're up here at the front, you'll notice the life jackets are up here to either side. Up top, we've got our one and only inflatable life raft. We've never had to use these features before, folks. We're not planning on starting today. So please feel free to sit back, relax, enjoy the tour. The first part is going to be directly over to the right-hand side of the boat. We're going to be going along the Toronto Harbor front. Now, it's a very beautiful section of the city. You're going to notice this boardwalk space along here. There's a lot of patio restaurants overlooking the water. There's art galleries down here, park space, as well as a lot of residential condo space. It's really become a popular spot to live and obviously to get that wonderful view. But it wasn't always like this. Up until the 1970s, this was a very industrial section of the city of Toronto. There were lots of warehouses here where freight ships would come and offload their goods. And then a lot of railroad tracks ran in this section of the city so they could ship those around as well. But this changed. It was our federal government. They stepped in and they wanted to make way for waterfront revitalization. A lot of this area was rezoned. The end result was we got to look much, much nicer. There's still lots of these older buildings down here, though. A lot of them have just been renovated, restored, or repurposed. A prime example is this red brick structure we're just about to pass here, called the power plant. Does anybody want to take a wild guess what they think the power plant used to function as? It's not a trick question. It was a power plant. This was a coal-burning power facility. Today it's home to a modern art gallery. So if you're interested in more modern, more contemporary artwork, they do have displays there, although I believe they'll close today for the holiday. Beside it is the Harborfront Center. That building once home to a bus and truck repair garage. Today they've got artist studios, so they're probably making things like glassworks, pottery design, jewelry making. Before the pandemic, you were able to walk through there, interact with them, purchase some of their artwork as well. Now, one of my favorite things about the Harborfront Center is they'll put on all kinds of different events during most summers. A lot of these are free to attend. They'll get lots of donations from people as well as funding from the government. And most of these events will take place here. Now, you can't see it. There's this big white tarp here. They're restoring their amphitheater at the moment. But normally you get things like dancing on the pier, circus acts for the kids, food festivals, movie nights, you name it, they've tried it there at least once. They've even hosted opera karaoke. That was a one-time only event. Wasn't too successful. Beside you can see this beautiful white footbridge going across the waterway. This at one point was over in the city of Amsterdam, across the canal there. What they decided to do was take this apart, give it to us as a gift in honor of the twinning of